So, Resident Evil Requiem actually is a very significant entry, I feel like. First off, it's the 9th mainline game. Resident Evil, like the mainline Resident Evil series, has historically kind of worked in trilogies, where you had the first 3 games are all kind of one story arc, then 4 through 6 are a different story arc, and then 7 through 9 have kind of established another story arc. And, you know, and some of them have even had very common developments behind them. Like, for example, 7 through 9 are all in the same engine, the RE engine, which Capcom has kind of pioneered, which is incredibly visually stunning while also being very efficient. It's really kind of miraculous how this graphics engine runs. It feels like this game, being the 9th and the 3rd in this 3rd trilogy, it does feel like it's kind of a conclusion of sorts to the storyline that's been going on in this, which is kind of striking because Resident Evil Village had quite a bit of closure to it. I feel like they kind of wound up Ethan Winters' storyline very definitively, and so they are kind of going in a bit of a different direction to this one, but still, it does feel like there's some, at least aesthetic continuity. That being said, another reason why this is very significant is because it's also the year 2026, and that makes this the 30th anniversary of the Resident Evil series as a whole. The very first game was released in the year of my birth, 1996, so it's a franchise that not only do I very much love, but it's also one that basically is the same age as me. And so yeah, that's kind of exciting. And I know Capcom has had a lot of things planned to celebrate the 30th anniversary of this landmark franchise for this year of our Lord 2026. And the fact that they released a whole mainline game for that 30th anniversary does also feel like quite a capstone, especially when you consider that this game is kind of, I guess, a bit retrospective, because we do know from the trailers that we are going to be revisiting Raccoon City in this game, which is the first mainline game to revisit Raccoon City since it got nuked in Resident Evil 3. So that's huge, and I'm very curious about that. I don't know if we're going to be in some sort of like Chernobyl-esque, nuclear fallout version of Raccoon City. I'm very curious to see how they'll play that, although it has been, since Raccoon City was nuked in 98, and so far a lot of the games since then have been parallel with the real-life timeline on which they were released. So I think it's fair to assume this game probably takes place around 2026, which would mean it's been more than 20 years, 28 years, roughly. So, in the better part of 30 years, that's plenty of time for, I think, some of that fallout to probably die down. But I'm very curious to see how they render that. This is also very significant for another reason, which is the primary protagonist being Grace Ashcroft. Resident Evil Outbreak, I feel like I got to give a bit of background on this for those who do not know much about Resident Evil lore before we go into this, because this is important context. Obviously, there's the mainline Resident Evil series, which is, the main numbered games. Of course, the most recent ones have had subtitles instead of numbers, but they're basically still the numbered games. Village was essentially 8, Requiem was essentially 9, and you could see that they work the number in very subtle ways in the logos. For example, the Q in Requiem kind of doubles as a 9. And so there have also been a number of subtitled spin-offs. But that being said, one of the old Resident Evil spin-offs, one of the earliest spin-off titles, was Resident Evil Outbreak. And these were a series of games that took place during the Raccoon City incident. And they focused on like very kind of minor characters who are kind of like everyday people experiencing the outbreak in Raccoon City. For the most part, the canonicity of the Outbreak series has been kind of dubious for many, many years. That was up until around 2017 when Resident Evil 7 was released. And Resident Evil 7 was the first acknowledgement since the Outbreak series concluded of the characters and the storylines in that game. And they did that via a file that you could read in game that was a news article written by Alyssa Ashcroft, who was a journalist, a playable character and a journalist in Raccoon City in the Outbreak games. So, with that little tiny acknowledgement in Resident Evil 7, you know, they kind of blew a lot of hardcore fans' minds with actually finally acknowledging that the Outbreak games were in fact canon. And now this game is blowing that way out of proportion because the main character, Grace, is the daughter of Alyssa Ashcroft, and just straight up focusing an entire mainline game around a character who is related to an Outbreak character. It's kind of mind-blowing to see how much acknowledgement they're giving in this game to such a obscure part of the franchise, at least with regards to its larger, you know, pop culture status. So that's actually really awesome, and it feels very appropriate for a 30th anniversary game to kind of bring together all of that history, as well as one of the more popular characters. Obviously, we know Leon is also playable in this, so I'm very excited to see how the tone shifts between the two of them. So a lot to look forward to in this one, and it's been a good few years since we've had a new entry in the Resident Evil franchise, and these are always very exciting for me. So without further ado, I think it's time for us to dive in. Game modes: casual, standard, and standard class. Wait, standard classic and standard modern. Hold on, what's the difference here? Casual, relax while enjoying the story and puzzles. Sounds like a fun time to me. Standard modern, a balanced experience of suspense and accomplishment at the standard difficulty found among modern Resident Evil games. This game mode can be changed to casual on the game over screen. Standard classic, a traditional experience with a difficulty similar to classic Resident Evil games, recommended for long-term fans of the series. Autosaves during Grace's gameplay are limited, and ink ribbons are required to save. Holy smokes. That's actually really cool that they brought back the ink ribbons. I kind of love that. Honestly, I kind of want that because, again, I love that they're adding like a classic mode for fans of the original, bringing back limited saves and things of the like. I feel like, and seeing as it's still standard, because neither of them, it doesn't say it's like a harder mode. It just seems like the only difference is the number of saves you get. And so there is a part of me that just kind of wants the nostalgia of doing that, of needing the ink ribbons to save. I kind of love that they brought that back, and I want to support it. Yeah, I think I've got to go with it. Screw it, I'm doing the classic. You've got me hooked with the ink ribbons. I've missed them. This is stressing me out, man. It's so dark. Just give me the darn whatever's in here. Just give me the goods. A notebook inside some sort of leather-bound case. Oh, there's so much darn lore in this game. I'm not gonna lie, I was not expecting this to be a game full of mystery and answers, but I feel like we're getting a lot of them. I feel like they're kind of diving deep into the annals of Resident Evil history here, especially with all of this on Alyssa Ashcroft. All right, October 17th, 2018. So this is Alyssa's journal. So this is Alyssa. October 17th, 2018. Work has settled down, and we're heading to a new town the day after tomorrow. I'm thankful my freelance work allows me to work anywhere, but I'm worried about Grace. It's difficult for her to make friends when we're constantly on the move. Maybe we can spend a little more time in the next town. Feel that? October 18th, 2018. Finished some research and stopped in a cafe when I noticed a hooded man. Could have sworn he was watching me. Maybe I'm just being paranoid. October 19th. I saw that hooded man again. He's definitely following me. We only just got here, but I think we should move on. Can't let anything happen to Grace. Huh. That's what she stuffed back there? Why was this so important that she had to hide it? Unless there's more here. It does look like there's some stuff clipped to the notebook. Or anything more in the bag? Oh, wait. Okay, data disk. That's makes a little bit more sense. Get the good old-fashioned floppy disk. I just need a computer now. Oops, sorry, I didn't see you there.
Sorry, officer.
Uh-oh.
What's wrong?
Something stung me.
Are you okay? What do I do?
heck? Oh, those are all his teeth. Oh, great. Ah! Duh, I gotta drag this thing? Seriously? Come on. Oh my goodness. Where's my gun? Oh, emergency exit key. Okay. Oh, poker.
Get away! Get away from me!
Get. Oh my goodness.
Oh, shit! Stay away!
Oh. Oh, we got him good. Ah, come on. Why'd you throw the poker? No. Come on, Grace. We still don't have our gun. Ah! No. I know, I'm wondering that too. Oh, it's not Resident Evil without a piano melody. Oh, hydrate.
Is anyone there? Hello?
It hasn't been easy. But after much effort, here we finally are.
Who are you?
I'm the one who planted that body. I'm the one that brought you here. I know now that you're the one that I've been searching for. The special one. The chosen one. Miss Ashcroft.
Oh my goodness, he's huge.
Rest now, Grace. We have so much to do.
Very creepy. In more ways than one. We need a hero! Oh, speaking of which. Elbridge a few minutes earlier. Oh, we're jumping around the timeline quite a bit in this game. I'm honestly kind of shocked. That is not something Resident Evil is known to do with frequency.
Is this one like the others?
Oh, heck yeah.
The same black blotches.
And it's not post-mortem lividity.
Let's go, Leon.
No, this is different. That's 6 now. 6 survivors of Raccoon City, all dead from the same thing.
Yeah, that's not good.
No. No, it's not.
Especially seeing that, you kind of meet that criteria, old man.
But I have something for you. The team has settled on a person of interest. Someone with ties to Umbrella. Victor Gideon.
Who is he?
A former T-virus researcher.
Oh, dang.
Hey, I just got a report of a missing police officer. It might be unrelated, but he disappeared near where the 5th body was found. You there, Leon?
Yeah. I'm here.
You okay?
Some of the address. Check it out.
I also have seen that his car is in fact product placement in this game. It's a Porsche. Unky Leon. Better than what Haley calls him. Is he just gonna walk out on the street with her? I'm sorry.
You almost there?
Just about. Stuck in traffic.
The true horror. That's just not suspicious at all.
Shooting me.
Oh my goodness, Leon always has such nice jackets. And he looked at me. And I looked at him.
Is she okay?
Oh, she's fine.
Yeah, not suspicious at all. Wow. Oh, snap. That combat music kicking in.
Leon, what's your sit rep?
I'm going after Victor.
Don't do anything stupid.
Oh, you know me.
Never.
Oh, here we go. Third person perspective.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, what the hell, lady?
Help me!
You okay? What are you doing?
Oh, here we go. There we go. Oh, heck yeah, hatchet. Close combat attack, right trigger. What? Okay. Okay. I could get into it. Let's go. Man, this is... I love how much of a tone shift it takes when you play as Leon. We just went really quickly from, terrified out of our wits to taking names. Alligator Snapper. I love the names for his guns, too. Reliable semi-auto handgun, custom model issued to DSO, so he is still with DSO. Good to know his factional alignments haven't really changed, seeing how Chris has kind of been exploring his options lately. Full-size frame and compact slide improve the overall fit of the compensator. A Joe Kendo custom build, my man Joe Kendo from Raccoon City. Wait, no. Who was the Kendo in Raccoon City? Because it can't be Joe. That one can't have been Joe, because the Kendo in Raccoon City dies. So I wonder if the Kendo family line is still continuing making guns in this day and age. Okay, so first off, I've gotta set my shortcuts here. We're getting into things. Okay, that's all good. Oh no, the hatchet has durability. Shame. Med injector. I guess that's our first aid sprays. Device used to administer medicine in an emergency, fully restores health. Yeah, that would be first aid spray. Handgun ammo. Ooh, got a charm. DSO emblem charm. A charm for handguns increases precision and critical hit rate. Good to know. That's what I was thinking. It almost sounded like when he said something stung me, I was thinking about bugs like in the Resident Evil Death Island movie. Like as like kind of little mosquito drones that are injecting people. But it looks like, nah, this dude's just straight up shooting people with a hypo gun. Emil Johansson's Old Faithful. Hacks her question. Oh my goodness, Oil. Oh, wait, we got a report. Leon has a special report. Investigator Andrew Hughes, DSO survey team. Person of interest, Victor Gideon. 54, male, American national. I couldn't dig up much on Victor Gideon. This is how I assume Mr. Andrew Hughes sounds. Couldn't dig up much on Victor Gideon. What we know is that he's a former employee of Umbrella and was involved in researching the T-virus. After the Raccoon City incident, he was called as a witness in the Umbrella trials, but the court couldn't track him down. I traced his whereabouts to the Rhodes Hill Chronic Care Center, a private institution where he acts as the director. The center is also a research facility that handles highly sensitive data. It's had a clean bill for years and avoided the scrutiny of any and all agencies. Additional notes, Rhodes Hill Chronic Care Center was once run by the Spencer Foundation. I'd be surprised if we didn't find something off about the place. Yeah, you don't say. So the Spencer Foundation, the Spencer family was one of the founding families of Umbrella. Because it was founded by the Spencers, the Ashfords, and, well, James Marcus, who, you know, he didn't really have much of a family legacy as much as the others. So he was a researcher. That's so weird that he was just working a day job at a chronic care center. And now he's just going around being all villainous. Uh-oh. That's an infected, isn't it?
Get Wrenwood locked down.
Yep.
Is it something to do with Victor?
Yeah. He's the one thing.
Oh.
Call you back.
Call you back. It's almost like they have still some semblance of their intelligence. Oh no. Get out of the way, people. Yeah, this is the first time we've gotten, like, gameplay when a large-scale infection is just starting to go down. Where are the baddies, though? These are a bunch of civvies. Oh, that's a baddie. Ah, come on. Get him with the spinning hook kick. Oh, dang. That was a good gib. Oh, nice. Okay. Got a number of ways to defend ourselves here. Oh, excuse me. No. Oh. Ooh, handgun ammo. Hey, they brought back the red cartons. Sweet. What's this? Ooh, green herb. Heck yeah. I'll take it. Whoa. Got a lot of baddies here. Don't know if I need to be fighting all of them, though. Because... Oh, crate. are definitely eating up our resources. Wait, throw? What? Why can't I use that? Oh, there we go. Can I borrow this? I just got an achievement called Can I Borrow This? Throw a weapon dropped by an enemy. Oh, okay. So the weapons that they drop... I can use. To know. Oh my goodness gracious. Whoa!
Let's make this quick.
Equip Requiem. Oh, is that the name of the Magnum? Requiem? A DSO-issued large assault revolver that uses 12.7 by 55 millimeter rounds, offering high-powered piercing capabilities. It's a weapon you can rely on. You don't say. It's a freaking Magnum. Yeah, I'm gonna save that for a rainy day. Because Magnum ammo tends to be hard to come by if past experience is any indication. Any more things I can grab here? Okay. Let's keep moving. Ah, come on. Ouch. Oh. Concussed. Yeah, get over here so I can throw this at you. Ooh. I honestly kind of love the absolute difference in tone and gameplay between Leon and Grace. It's such tonal whiplash, and yet it's so fun. There we go. Oh. Heck yeah. Yeah. I think these guys are just here to eat up our resources. Better not pay them too much mind.
No, I lost them. Back to square one.
Not necessarily. Victor purchased a building after Umbrella went under. The Rhodes Hill Chronic Care Center. I'll send you the address.
Uh-oh.
Leon?
Oh no, Leon.
Time.
Man, you can see the stubble.